People often rush into just trying to solve a problem without having it properly defined. So problem scoping is a way for us to appropriately size that problem so that we can identify, is it a product, is it a service, is it a new system? What's actually the right way to approach solving this problem?
Problem scoping is a tool. So for those people that are taking just the course itself, you're going to see a case study where you see a team has walked through using problem scoping to go through and formulate what they're working on for the project. At the same time, when your own practical application of design thinking in the real world with your own innovation projects, I hope you use the problem scoping tool for every project as a check to make sure that you're starting off on the right foundation. You're not signing up for too big of a scope where you're going to spin your wheels, or too narrow of a scope where you're not going to make an impact.
Really, the aim of it is to identify something that's, a product or a service or a system, something that you can actually use this framework to appropriately solve. And not every problem is appropriate for design thinking, but that's what we're trying to get to, is like, how do you define that boundary so that we're actually going to be approaching a problem with this framework so that it can solve it in the right way.
During this lesson, you're going to be exposed to the problem scoping framework, which we have presented to you in a mural canvas that's going to be editable. You can also get access to this as a printed document that you can have as something that can be just a form that you fill out. Ideally, you're doing this with your team. And so this context is set up where you individually can use it, but also as a facilitation tool for your team at the initiation of a new project. And so this is also something that we practice in our own innovation efforts, is that we'll use this at the beginning of every opportunity that we look at to really make sure we have a clear understanding of the problem space, and also provoke additional research to make sure we've got the right inputs to have a successful program.